I remember how to do this. Oh, we are live now. Welcome, everyone, to the Aftercast. It's been a while. I've been away. Now I'm back for the 5 people that wanted me here. But no. It's great to be back. Want to do a special shout-out to the Cybercast crew and the ROC crew for kind of just touching base with me and just keeping me in their thoughts, prayers, however you want to describe it. But I really do appreciate the support and the support in the community and the support in Facebook and all that. So I really do appreciate that. I'm not going to go into detail about my story and all that. If you followed me on Facebook, you kind of know what's going on. But I'm hopefully back more on a permanent basis as far as everything's going. Everything's cool. So. And here is Josh late.
I'm so sorry, man.
Dude, booted, man. First damn Aftercast I have back, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to come in late. So.
Oh, I forgot. We can say a couple of swear words on this one. Hooray!
So, I do appreciate all that, and special shout out to like Tommy Barricade, all those guys, ROC, Cybercast, everything, awesome. But here we are at the Aftercast, the late night Transformers show. I'm your host, Victory Saber 77, and I'm gonna hopefully remember what I used to do on this show. So we're just going to be hanging out. We'll be looking at a little bit of screen sharing stuff. We're going to go over halls here after we get into some introductions. So, Charles, Golden Boy, you start us off, man.
All right. I'm Charles. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Optimus4Prez.
Awesome. Big Convoy, you're up.
Primal Sabbath, and you can find me everywhere at Primal Sabbath.
Cool. Dalton.
I'm Dalton. You can pretty much find me on any social media at DaltonianCF. If you need to know how to spell it, it's right below my chin. So.
All right.
Oh, right in the kisser.
Right. And we are joined by David.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, thanks for joining the show.
Thanks for having it.
Oh, no problem. You want to shout out where people can find you?
Yeah, you can find. Look, I'm usually on the ROC Facebook group, hanging out.
Awesome. Josh, a.k.a. Kylo Ren.
Yeah, you can find me G1 Hextron everywhere except for the Facebook page is the G1 Hextron.
Are you going to change your name? No longer G1 Hextron? I mean, you thinking about it?
I gotta keep Hex in there.
Hexa Ren?
Kylo Hex.
Kylo Hex? There you go.
I think at this point it would just confuse people.
After 135 Cybercasts,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it the same because
how are you going to rebrand?
yeah. People would be like, when did I subscribe to this guy?
That would be like the big change from Mighty Predaking.
Yeah.
You want he just goes through them like every 3 or 4 years.
Let's start this completely over again.
There you go. I remember that. I remember that video. It's like, hey, just follow me over on G1 Extra. I was like, okay, cool. I had no idea what was going on. But I am Victory Saber 77. You can find me on Twitter and Facebook. My Facebook is right there. And that's where you can get the link if you guys want to join. It's open. You guys can join in. We just ask that, I don't care about the swear words, all that type of stuff, but, keep, it out of the gutter a little bit. That's all I ask, I don't like political, religious.
No sex, racist stuff, basically.
Yeah, we can, yeah. That's for the late Primal Cast. But we will get into some hauls here. I know it's been a while. Let's just do it within the last week. I know it's been a while. But
I still get to name all my stuff.
Josh, you get within 24 hours. So Charles, come on, man. It's been a while. I know you've gotten something. If not, make up something.
Nothing too big, at least not until next month. But the only recent thing was bought my little Jedi Master Yoda T-shirt the other day to wear when I finally got to see Force Awakens earlier.
Cool.
There you go.
That is nice. Dakota?
I actually picked up a Beast Wars Noctoro, and it got here today. And then I got something else on the way, but we'll save it.
Oh. Ooh, stay tuned next week. What will Dakota have? What's in the effing box?
Dude, it's redemption is what it is.
So I got a bunch of beer caps. That was pretty cool from Dust or something on Facebook.
Yeah.
What?
No, like I started shaking it up a little bit, and I was like, wait a minute. I opened up just a bunch of beer caps, and I was like, yay.
Dalton? Looks like you got
Past-
some bookcases there.
Yeah, I got a new bookcase along with the Perfect Effect upgrade for Bruticus, along with a G1 Bruticus rifle
Cool.
to complement it a little bit.
Nice. And David?
I actually didn't get any Transformers this week, but I got the Marvel Legends Thor from the Odin Build-A-Figure wave.
Nice.
He's still like hanging around the shelves. I never picked him up when it first came out, so I was like, you know what? Got that, and got some Star Wars Rebels figures.
Cool.
And this guy right here is the Savage Hulk from the Toy Biz '96 Incredible Hulk animated line.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it came with the little Bruce Banner and all that, so that's kind of
Okay. Does he fit inside?
Yeah, he's got
that's
the,
what, yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. I
That's
like
awesome.
the
Got the
Biz,
slot.
man.
I don't really want to do it though, because it's like a 20-year-old figure, and I don't know how this is like rubbery kinda.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
yeah.
torso's like rubber, and I want to.
Oh, it'll stretch it out then, probably. It won't ever go back.
Yeah, it's like still like mint shape, so you know what I mean.
That's cool.
But yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Like the old school stuff.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Josh, what do you got?
All right. Well, I had all this stuff shipped to me, like. This,
It has to be in hand.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So I got the Kylo Ren pants for my costume. I got the Kylo Ren helmet. I got this new little guy. 'Cause I was gonna steal it from my nephew, but I ended up shipping it to him. But I got one myself. I got the Elite Series Kylo Ren mask, and I also got the unmasked one. I went and got the 3 3/4 inch Black Series Kylo Ren. I got the Disney Infinity Kylo Ren. I got the Masterpiece Road Rage, Masterpiece Red Bumblebee, Clamp Down. I got Gods and Monsters, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. I got Arkham Knight, Catwoman, Icon Series, Black Adam, Flash, Green Lantern, Lex Luthor.
All right, is this a Baldwin drop?
Green
This is all within the week?
Yeah, Green Arrow, Mr. Miracle, and then I got Batman animated series figures, Nightwing, Bane, Mad Hatter, Scarecrow. I got Star Wars Star Killer base from Black Series, and then in the animated series, I also got Poison Ivy, Penguin, and Roxy Rocket.
Hmm.
And
He basically dropped like 2.5 of my paychecks. That's what all came in today.
oh, and I also got the Black Line series. I got one of the Resistance Troopers. I got the ex-pilot Asti or whatever his name is.
You also have debt. Did you get some debt there?
I got 2 of the First Order TIE Fighter pilots and General Hux and a regular Snow Trooper. And I think that's all I got this week. So.
Just
I got
keep
some,
going
I
and
got some
going.
T-shirts and I got some video games too. I bought.
Nice.
Dude, like Christmas just now hit the Hexatron household.
Mhm.
Dude, I was just waiting for it. I just let it build up for the month, and I was like, all right.
When's James going to come back with the Aftercast? Because I want to just bomb. It's like, you coming back now, James? Because I really have that itch.
James, you always beat me, but I'm gonna chap your ass this time, man.
Within the week for me, I got pretty much some of the same stuff as what Josh got. I got a lot of the Star Wars Blackline series. I got a ton of the Battlefront. I'm an a-hole. I'm an asshole. So everyone's like, where they all went. I have about I think about 12 going on of those. And Stormtroopers, I'm going to be working my way up to. I have a couple. My friend has, so I'm going to have about 15. I think I'm going to get up to 15. But I got a lot of the Play Arts Kai stuff. The box is behind me over there somewhere. That's what I've been putting my money into, and I got the Star Wars stuff too coming. So, but other than that, I don't know what else I've gotten. I got the Combaticons. I don't know. I don't really care about them. I don't know. That's about it. I've just been basically. I have a ton of boxes, and I haven't opened a lot of them, so I'm going through them. I know I got some of the Masterpiece stuff in there, like Clampdown, Road Rage, all that. It's all in my toy room. It's all in here. I haven't had time. Hasn't been a big priority, but yeah, it is nice. But yeah, I want to break open that stuff. But I wanted to ask real quickly. I know Tommy Barricade, aka Barricade. What's up, man? And Josh, you guys are like huge Kylo Ren fans. I mean, what the hell? I mean, I started seeing the pictures, and I'm like now seeing the cosplay. I'm like, what the hell?
Dude, I bought a bunch of new Kylo Ren shirts as well, and like all this Kylo Ren stuff I'm seeing. Like, I'm not gonna buy stuff that I don't want. Like, I saw that kind of. I think that you have it right there in the right side, the bionicle looking type thing.
Oh yeah, this. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I absolutely love it. So like, but like this guy, he was too cute, and I really like the one from that Disney Infinity, even though I don't have that game or whatever. But I was like, let me get that figure. It looks really cool. And yeah, I just like the character a lot. I like how obviously everyone loves Darth Vader. Darth Maul's another one that people love, but Kylo Ren seems just so unpredictable in the film, and you see a lot of his character even whenever he doesn't say anything. And it seems that he's just very unpredictable, out of control. Like even like whenever you see the two storm, he's like going out after it, on one of his computers or something or whatever you want to call it, and the stormtroopers are like, dude, we've seen this before. Let's
Nope.
let's back away. Nope, don't want any part of that. So, and not to spoil it in the movie, but he goes really dark, there at the end. So
Dark.
Fun fact is the Kylo Ren fans also like the Jonas Brothers because that's basically what he is.
True. Was a little disappointed when that mask came off and saw all that.
When that mask came off, I was like, what?
I remember back in the day that my dad told me, he's like, yeah, Star Wars, when he went to see it, when Darth Vader came out, and he's like, everyone booed when Darth Vader came out the first time. I swear when I saw that in the theater of with Kylo Ren taking his mask off, I swear there's people booing when they saw that. Like, what? Even though they already know who the character is, but Kylo Ren is good. Oh, you didn't?
No, going in, I did not know that Kylo Ren was Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
Right.
And
The missing brother.
What you got to get the pretty Sith Lords, huh?
Yeah, he looks like a Jonas brother. That's all it is to it. Like I don't know, man. They could have made him. I get that he was like young, but they could have made him look a little more, I don't know, manly, scruffy, something. Give him a 5 o'clock shadow.
Could have burned half his face or something.
But yeah, they could have. They totally could have burned half his face.
Well, now it is. It's because it had a lightsaber gone across it. So that's another figure we need is the unmasked. We need the unmasked, but now we also need the unmasked with a lightsaber strike across his face.
Yeah. I would love to have just a Play Arts Kai variant of Kylo Ren. I'd be all over that. But I was just curious. I just saw that. I'm like, whoa, wow. I mean, I like the character. I'm glad they didn't kill him. Spoiler. But I don't give I don't give two shits.
At this point, if someone hasn't seen it, tough luck.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it by this point, then you're probably not that big of a fan of the film anyway, so it's not really spoiling anything for you.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was happy they didn't kill him off, and then he's coming back and all this other type of stuff. I was hoping Hux would die. Spoiler. I'm just gonna start. So yeah, and I got this spoiler. But all right, so let's get into some screen sharing, and it's nothing big. I don't have a lot to screen share here, but oh shoot, I forgot to do this. Let's see here. Screen share. Oh, I gotta click on myself. And share that son of a bitch. Okay, there we go. Present to everyone. All right, you see that?
Yep.
Little
Very nice.
montage of G1 Transformers and GI Joe. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm digging it.
I'm still waiting for the mask, but no one's done any artwork for that because they're waiting. I don't know why. But there we go. That's my little thumbnail. Sorry, started out. Oh, how do I change this? God, I hate doing this. I forgot how to do all this. Okay, here we go.
Barricade.
All right.
Oh, wait, hold the show. Who's back? Who's back?
Crap. Tom.
It's James. James is back. Yeah, boy. Woo! Missed you, buddy. Missed you.
Thank you.
That's awesome, man. That's good news, man. Dude, I just wanted to come home and just check out your show, man. That's all I wanted to do today.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming on. That's cool.
It's all good. It's good.
And I appreciate everything you did, man. I just want to. Well, I'm not even doing it face to face. I'm looking at Josh's little thing here, but back here we go. But I appreciate everything that you messaged me through on Facebook and all that, and the gift, dude. Man, that was really nice after a shitty week. To see that in my post box, I'm like, wow, that's cool. And I
welcome,
really
bro.
appreciate that.
You're welcome, man. Hey, that's what it is, man. We're all collectors. We're all connected in some way. We're like a family. So hey,
So that was cool. All right.
I was kind of anticipating and watching the tracking. I was like, oh man, I hope he gets it before Christmas. So
it was
that's
cool.
cool.
All right, so
Oh yeah, I'm a big Kylo Ren fan.
yeah. I'll get into that after.
That's all I gotta say. You guys already know. You've seen all my pictures, so we'll just move on.
It's pretty badass. All right, so you see Geo Hextron's little guy there. All right, so I need to plug all the shows. So we got the Cybercast, episode 135. We just had, gosh, this cord's on me. Pete Sinclair on. So if you guys are interested in BotCon coming up here in April 2016, you want information on it, go check out the show. It's in video form, I'm assuming, Josh?
Yes, yeah, just posted it. And you know what? I need some type of artist to do me a new logo, and I'm thinking a little chibi baby Kylo Ren, but like he's in a diaper.
Okay, well, we'll keep that.
Throwing a tantrum.
Throwing your tent. I was just gonna say that.
Throwing some. Oh yeah, okay. So it's in video form. So after the show here, go over there, check it out, give it a like, and yeah, definitely. Gosh, I'm picturing a baby Kylo Ren in a.
Just got his little poopy diaper and he's all upset.
Oh man. Okay, and also go check out
toys.
Go check out the Realm of Collectors YouTube page. Enter the Realm every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those jackals are great to watch, and you get some good stuff over there. And they also have a hangout afterwards, which we have the ambassador here, Mr. Tommy, aka Barricade.
And there's Realm of Collectors.
There's other shows too. There's Figure Banging. I think Mark has done something else, or Ace Milo's done some type of Lego show, or they're starting a Lego show. So,
yeah, Blockheads.
But definitely go check it out. It's on their YouTube page. The link is right there. I'll put the link in the description. I think I forgot last time, but there we go. And real quickly, we talked about this on the Cybercast, but there's your Thundercats. The Third Earth subscription, it's live. It ends February 26th. You get 5 instead of, or 4, counting the subscription 5, but instead of 6. But there it is. Information is, I don't know. Google it. Matty Collector.
Yeah, it's definitely a bummer, no Chitara, man.
Yeah, definitely. But you're on board, Josh. I'm on board. I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, they look really good.
And the Mumra is going to be the old man Mumra.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I
With
remember.
with a casket too, or
I remember seeing the old man Mumra, like seeing the prototype pictures of him.
Okay.
Because I didn't remember last week, but now I do.
That would be okay. That's cool. I wonder if
That
they'll
would
give
be
us a
sweet
playset.
if it was. And also, I think Lino, he should, like, hopefully they surprise us, and it's like he comes with a Snarf, okay? And the price,
Snarf.
I would like that if they were like, okay, the price hike in there is like with Snarf, we don't want to charge $30 for a Snarf, but we throw him in with Lino, and instead of, you know, charging an extra 30 for him, or just being like Lino's actually this much, all the rest of this, that they were like, hey, let's break him up over these 4 figures, and let's spread the payment out that way. And so Lino comes with a Snarf, and then maybe Mumra, he comes with what's the little, his dog or whatever.
Oh, Barmut or no?
Mamut.
Mamut, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that might be a possibility? Because that's the only way I could see you coming out with a Snarf is
No.
you pack them in with someone.
This is Matty, man. I know you're a little new to the game, but
But what about Orko and didn't they do Orko and Adam?
yeah. And Prince Adam was the actual accessory piece, and Orko was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive at first, and then he was released. I think that he's going to be kind of like a cowl, separate piece that you're going to have to buy. Snarf will be packaged probably with Mumra's mutt, and maybe with one of those bears called
Burble?
Burbles.
Burbles?
Yeah, probably like that.
Dude,
Most
but
likely.
We need the big box set of the Burbles with all their different colors, though.
Gosh. But I would love your idea to happen, but they will always, as far as my experience with Matty, will justify, well, we had the extra claw, we had the extra tooling, we can't put that into this because it would be too much, it's too costly, whatever. But yes, Snarf would be awesome. All right, moving on into Star Wars Rebels. We're picking up new episode, unless I've been out of it for a while, this Wednesday, January 20th. And guess who's going to be there?
Yeah.
Yes, that Stormtrooper right there. It's really cool. No. Yes, Princess Leia will be there. So I'm not sure who's voicing her, but
Wait,
he's thinking outside the box, right? Because the box is never mind.
Wait a minute.
there you go.
Wait a
Perfect.
minute. So this series takes place when Luke Skywalker is like well into his like late teens or early 20s, something like that.
It looks like it. Since they were twins, yeah, he's rocking Tatooine somewhere.
Wow.
Doing something with his little speeder.
Hitting on all the sand chicks.
Getting some swamp rats or whatever the heck he was doing with his T-16. But, yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know who's voicing her. I mean, it'd be cool if it was... No, I don't know. I don't know if I want Carrie Fisher to do it, but it's really cool to see that.
They'll do one of those things where they'll get someone to like sound like her.
But like a younger her?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you guys excited that we're starting to get more pieces from New Hope integrated into Rebels?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's nice to see Leia in there for sure, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping they bring in Han. That would be kind of cool. Just as a guess. I mean, we saw Lando, it'd be kind of cool to maybe get Han. I love the Lego one where it's Ian. When he's a kid that sneaks aboard, it's like, no, it's not Ian, it's Han. My name is backwards. But, all right, next thing. I'm just doing all shows here, and then we'll get into some topics, but I just thought, what the hell. So here's the new series. Oh, I did a crossover. This is the wrong thing, but let's move on. The Legends of Tomorrow starts next week. What is Dakota's name here? That's weird.
You tagged me, and I didn't like. I was like,
Did I
damn,
tag
I,
you?
I wanted to like it just
Dakota,
because.
who are you gonna be? Which one are you?
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, what are we looking at?
My bad.
Before Myth, after Myth.
Dude, you
Well-
didn't see that?
No, I never saw that. I'm like, what the hell? That's weird.
Yeah, did you tag me in it? Like, I was confused. So I was like.
I'm sorry. My bad. Well, I'm old
He
school.
wanted you to know he was back.
I'm not really, and I tagged you as Green Arrow, so at least you got that. There you go, Dakota, right there.
Honestly, I think I'm more of a hawk girl, but that's okay.
You want? Okay, here.
Okay.
I think.
That's funny.
Well, your sidekick should be Dalton.
Oh, that should be me. Speedy.
So,
Bastard.
right there.
it's Big D and Little D.
So you guys are good there.
Oh God.
Sorry about that. I didn't know, but that show's premiering part 1. The whole Legends of Tomorrow. It's going to be airing on Thursday. So unless you want to not watch Big Bang Theory or whatever, you got that show. Should be pretty good. I'm not sure. I'm not a real big fan of some of the characters. I don't like Hawk Girl. I don't like Hawkman. I just don't like the actors.
That's it with me too. And like I kind of go with the hot girl. Like, where's my fiery redhead, chick, that hot girl as, rush into everything, think about it later. The character written for her, she seems way too timid, and also the actress for it as well. So
She doesn't have the look. We've joked around with. It's just mean, but her overbite a little bit and such.
a little bit.
We've made horse sounds, okay?
Y'all were quite horrible.
Oh, Jesus.
Y'all were a tad bit mean.
But
Y'all boys need to get to church.
but I do like that they have Captain Cold in there from Flash. I really like the actor, and I like the character. He does a really good Captain Cold.
Yeah, he does it better than the animated series.
What's
Yeah.
the deal with the Flash's leather pants, but like cloth shirt? Or is that just the angle?
I think it's just
He needs a new suit upgrade. There,
Even the color is like too dark.
I mean, if they could go with like something like Injustice for his outfit, that would be brutal.
Yeah, that would be. But that's debuting. We got the new Flash that's coming on Tuesday. I don't really know what's going on. I think the last spoiler, Harrison Wells, Earth 2 Harrison Wells has joined leagues with Zoom.
right.
So now you're caught up. And I love the fact that Tony Todd, I think that's his name, right? Candyman is Zoom, the voice.
Okay, that's who that is. I was trying to figure out whose voice that was because I knew I've heard it before.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. Not a lot going on, but I know a lot of you were kind of upset. But we have the new Arrow, Felicity.
Oh, dude, I was excited. I wanted her to be killed off like so long ago. She's so annoying.
There he is, contemplating. They're gonna die. And if you watched, I think a couple of weeks ago or something, Barry shows up. It's like, I'm sorry I'm late. I just want to be left alone. Okay, and he takes off. Oh, that was one of the greatest scenes. But yep, Felicity supposedly is dead. We don't know. Who knows? But we're gonna see that. I don't know if you guys are Arrow fans.
Not really, but
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
It has
Supergirl.
its
We all know we like Supergirl.
Yep, I like it more and more.
So I just like the fact that we got this guy, Marshall
Yeah.
Manhunter. That was
Martian
cool.
Manhunter, yeah.
badass.
So now, who thought when we heard Henshaw we were getting Cyborg Superman at first?
Yep.
Anybody?
I did. I can't even front. I was like,
Yep.
That's what I thought. Then this was a total surprise. Like, oh no, he's John Jones. Cool.
I like I like some of the characters that they're adding. Like that one that's a a staple right there. That's one of the original 7 Justice Leaguers right there. But
Mhm.
then, with the Red Tornado, that's someone that they can bring back as well. They've left that story open, so
Yeah,
uh,
definitely.
I like the way Supergirl's going. I do. It took. I think it's one of those things like if you're new to it, or maybe you quit after the first couple episodes, it takes about 3 or 4 episodes to get things going to where it's not your just typical like ABC type or well, I forget what network it is, but
Hmm.
one of those like hey very family friendly to where it gets into like okay this is the DC universe and a lot of it makes sense. So
Yeah, definitely. So there we go. I just got people caught up on shows. I don't know. But I'm kind of happy about it. Some of those shows are good. I'm still waiting for Dr. Frost from Flash to become Killer Frost. And I think that's who she's going to become. All of them have superpowers now, even Cisco being Vibe. I still want him to breakdance, but I don't think they're going to do that in the show. If you're familiar with that character. But all right, moving on into my new segment, the WTF, WTT, what the fuck were they thinking? We're going into the Transformers brand, and as far as collectors, we're all collectors of Transformers, and just curiosity, as a whole, as a community, are we more accepting of QC issues? It's just part of the game now, and we bitch to bitch, or we just something has to be wrong with something, and it seems like we get more QC issues now than we've gotten in the past, and it seems like it's getting worse, but we've also gotten to a point that we kind of just accept them, if you know what I mean. So I mean, what do you guys think?
I know I'm a lot less forgiving of QC issues than I think most. Just because I don't know, I have this awesome superpower of understanding that shit happens.
Yeah.
But I also know, the QC issues arise more since they started using the factories in Vietnam or Korea or I don't know if it's Vietnam, but it's somewhere in Korea where they're using. Yeah, it may be Vietnam, but opposed to the Chinese factories that Takara is still using. But then we have like that Legends of Like Arachnia, which even though that was a QC issue, it wasn't really an issue. Like it wasn't that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think now it also comes down to what you said. People are gonna bitch just to bitch.
Okay.
That's just all
Yeah.
to
it. As far as Transformers goes, the only ones that I'm really buying are the Masterpiece. And so whenever you're spending that type of money, you're paying top dollar on some stuff that is the Masterpiece. So it's supposed to be the end-all, be-all, best representation
Yeah.
of that character. And then whenever you get it in, and I'm like, like the clamp down. Now I know that this is like mini of that mold made, but even with Sideswipe, the very first one, I had issues with that. Whether the reds don't all match up, whether like the doors where basically the arm it breaks with the elbow, it doesn't push in and stay like completely flush, like it kind of bends down a little bit. If there's like a chip already, as soon as I take it out of package, these are little
What?
nitpick things, but so I noticed them, but it's one of those things where like whenever I say I'm like, look, these are the issues with my particular figure. Yours might not be that way, but I'm like every single time there's like little bitty things wrong, and I'm like, I can't be the only one that gets these.
Yeah.
I think that everybody's got to have maybe not the same issue, but some other issues as well. And if I'm buying Masterpiece, I expect it to be the best that they can make, and there aren't no like, you know what, that's good enough to go, let's send it through. No, if it's not absolutely perfect, then go redo it. It's kind of like, because I'm getting into hot toys, I don't want to buy a hot toy figure and spend that money and be like, this isn't actually accurate to what it's supposed to actually be, you know, or something is chipped, or he's, you know, like let's say I buy the Kylo Ren hot toy and he's got like some paint, you know, splattered over on like, you know, on his face or something like that, to where it's like, it's not that big of a deal. The, you know, the collector no, go redo that stuff and send me it the way it's supposed to. So
That's why they call it masterpiece, right? The word
Yeah.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's a high end name right there. So everything should be
Yeah.
high end.
Yeah.
I'm collecting mostly masterpiece now and getting into third parties, but I noticed that too. You know, sometimes you see those little, you know, extra plastic from the spew when they were doing the mold and they didn't cut it off right. There's paint little chips. There's all these little things. Or sometimes they reuse the mold, and you know, it's not transforming right. It's loose. For instance, the Seekers. Do you know what I mean? Like the stuff should be perfect, right? Masterpiece.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
spending the money like that, I expect something to be nice, right? So
Yeah, and when it comes to that, you don't want to hear, well, the mold's been used many times.
yeah,
Well, then make a new one, because you know what? I'm buying masterpiece here. I'm paying the same amount of money as I did with the first one, so I expect,
yeah,
you know, the same.
exactly.
Top quality.
Oh yeah. And that's another thing. I mean, the price of these items, for me, it, you know, if I'm paying $20 for, let's say, a Star Wars Black figure or Marvel Legends, I want it to look decent. Yes, in the back of my mind, you know, I have that indication of this is just a retail toy. It's going to have some problems here and there, but, you know, I don't understand how you can't get a human face done right, like as far as eyes are concerned. It just seems like you have to like sit there and look at everything. And I was talking with my wife the other day, and like she's like, you never did this before, but I'll sit there with whatever I'm getting. If it's a human face, I'm like sitting there like, hey, okay, I'll get the cart over. It's like, honey, come here with the cart. I have 5 of them. You're not buying all 5. No, I'm not going to buy all 5. I'm just looking at them. Which one looks the best as far as the face? Like,
I do
the
that too.
eyes going this way, and it seems like we shouldn't have to do that, or we being just too anal. I mean, I don't remember as a kid having that problem. If it was apparently broke, my parents would fix it, take it back to the store, get a new one, all that. But I never had wonky eyes, any of that type of stuff. But now
Yeah.
it seems like we do. And it just seems like, what the hell?
Mm.
And that's where the question kind of stemmed from. I mean, the rest of you guys, I mean, you guys think QC, yeah, I take a certain amount, but, you know, I'm not going to tolerate that crap. I'm going to return it, hopefully get another one, or just bite the bullet and say, you know what, it's too much of a hassle.
You know, there's some QC stuff. You know, with the masterpiece you're ordering Takara, you're ordering online, and the whole exchange thing with that is just would be such a pain. But whenever you're talking about like retail stuff, and you know, the first, or not the first, but the second DC Icon figure that I opened up was Green Arrow, and his left hand is molded to where it's really tight, to where it has a tight grip on the longbow. And I was like, okay, well, let's try to get that longbow in there. And the first time I tried to get in there, it snapped in half. And I'm like,
Wow.
well,
Damn.
shit, you know, what do I do
crazy.
here? So what I ended up doing is I just ended up ordering another one from Hastings online. As soon as it got in here, I took that receipt, took that one. I was like, this broke, and now I got my new one. And that's when I was like, okay, now I know. James and I, we always do this shady shit.
The new segment, shady shit we do.
But you know, but I was like, okay, so now I know that I need to bend the fingers back so that I can barely get the longbow in there for him to hold it, and then his fingers will naturally kind of go back to gripping it the way it needs to be, but you need to bend those fingers back. Well, just, you know, if they even said that, hey, we made the grip on the hand, like, because you know how some of the figures, they come with like those little like notes, like the animated figures, they're like, hey, here's how you put the stand together, like we're idiots, you
Yeah.
know.
Or
But
how
if they
to
would come
change
in
out
there,
their-
be like, hey, we made this hand a tight grip so that you could hold the bow and it not slide. But whenever you put it in there, just bend the fingers back so you can put it in there, and then obviously they'll naturally just come back into place. Tell us stuff like that so we're not breaking our fingers on like very first try. Split it in half.
Or having to use a heat source like a hairdryer. That seems like you have to have that on hand if you have some type of warping on plastic, or okay, I need to soften up the joint a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crappy to have to worry about that type of stuff. I mean, collecting the Play Arts Kai stuff, I love it, but I'm not. I know that there's issues with that stuff. Sometimes the joints aren't as strong, they pop off, or you can get blemishes on their face and everything like that. But it's just something that I don't think should be there if you're paying your hard-earned money. And adult collector is now an accepted term. We're it's not like it was 10, 15 years ago where it's like, you're adult collector. Oh, okay. What do you don't work, you sit in your mom's basement type of, stereotype in a way. Now it's more like it's like the more of accepted type of, it's a hobby, and it's everyone does it.
I have a case of Mountain Dew behind me. There's no stereotype going on there.
I see an empty top shelf there that you need to fill, and I'm curious what you can put in there.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I got a bunch of shit. I got like eight details. I just built this one yesterday. Or it was yesterday or the day before. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put in there.
It's Force Mountain Dew and Doritos.
As far as Doritos.
Yeah, there we go. Got a cooling system going on in my details.
Yeah. Nice.
Got a lot. You can. Oh man. Oh yeah. I forget. You open up your stuff like 6 months later.
Actually,
I'm gonna wait for the.
Things are changing now, man. I'm starting to open up quite a bit.
You got quite a bit of legends there. That looks cool.
Yeah, that's a whole detail full, and then I got a whole. Oh, geez, dude. Here, hold on a second. Let me show you something just quickly. Got a whole table full of legends.
Nice. So whenever there's like a dry spell in the collecting world, like Tommy's covered.
Yeah, man, just come to my store. It's called the Barricade Barrage right here, man. Come on.
Nice.
Give you discounts.
That's cool.
Sorry for cutting you off.
No. It's we like seeing that. It's cool with all the Marvel Legends. I am so looking forward to that new Spider-Man Absorbing Man line.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. I want it so bad.
I know they're starting to hit.
Where's that Spider-Gwen?
Yeah. I need to buy 2 of her. 2 of Ben Reilly, and then 2 of Venom because of the multiple heads. But looking forward to that.
Tommy, you gonna be like my mom and keep that thing up until July or what?
What's that? The tree?
Yeah.
I just celebrated Ukrainian New Year's, man. So we're gonna take it down probably sometime this week. Yeah. So.
Okay, I saw some people sit in the chat.
And we see the Kylo Ren.
Oh yeah, way in the back there, on the other side.
There.
Yeah, it's a shelf full of Kylo Rens over there.
Are you going to get the Hot Toys Kylo Ren?
You know it.
Oh, yes. Make it
I know it.
February 15th.
That's awesome.
When is it?
Well, I'm making like I did through Sideshow, and I like they got payment plans where you can like split it up in like 2 or 3 different payments, and so I ordered R2 and then Kylo. As soon as they're paid off, then I'm ordering the Batman and Darth Vader. Do 2 payments, split those up.
So you did the payment plan. The op to bottom is special. I'm sorry, I should have said that. Oops.
That's cool. No, sorry, I just did payment plan.
That's awesome, but just saying that, I have the payment plan, so I can get that Hot Toys. It's like
it just gets you reeled right in.
Yeah, it just gets like wow.
Well, and the other thing we're talking about QC is. You have to go on a payment plan to like order some of this stuff, and then if you get it in and there's just like some stuff to where it's like, if you were the guy on the line, you're like, no, that's not going to be approved by the collector. Let's go send that back and let's get that piece remade. Where other people it seems like that'll pass. Well, look, I don't want the one that like you passed on. I want the one that you're like, that's the way we wanted to make this figure, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start talking 250 for some of these figures. That Darth Vader's like over 300. So
Yeah, but it's you got to get them now at that price because you know they're going to skyrocket
oh
when
yeah,
they're no longer available. I mean, you look at the Play Arts Kai Darth Vader. Now that's just a variant. That's keyword is variant. I know a lot of people like it's not Darth Vader. It doesn't look like it's just a new stylized rendition of him. That thing
like
can
like
go
third
up,
parties.
yeah, it can go up for like $500. The thing debuted at like around 100. Like, wow. But
So what you're saying is I need to invest in Hot Toys.
Hot Toys, a lot of stuff. Anything that's Star Wars, you should invest in, especially Legos, all that. Quick question for you, Tommy.
Yeah.
Do you have the Target 3-pack exclusive with the Vision and Hulk and Ultron? I know you don't have a Target up there, but I'm just curious.
That one I don't.
All right, cool. No reason.
Wait, so, what's in it?
That Hulk Vision in that 3-pack there.
And a
really
mini
nice.
Kylo Ren.
Is that on clearance at Target? Because if it is, then I think I have that at my Target.
So, yeah.
I thought I saw something like that on clearance. It was a 3-pack or something.
Cool.
Yeah, I got that the Agents 3-pack. That's the only one I got for 3-packs.
You need that, James?
No, I don't need it. I'm just asking if Tommy has it. So.
Okay.
Because I know he's a Marvel Legends collector and he doesn't have a Target in Canada.
That's right, man. They
we ousted
Target
Target
there, man. They were like, yeah, we out.
They left because it's fucking cold.
They couldn't find anyone to fill the cart pusher positions. They were like, all right, I gotta get it. You want a cart? All right, you grab the one by where you parked.
Pretty much. Yeah, we ousted Target.
That's funny. Okay, now let's see. QC did that. And let's see. And I was doing QC across the board. It wasn't just related to Transformers. I mean, you see it in NECA, you see it in Hasbro.
Oh yeah, the eye thing is like that's what I'm a stickler for is the eyes. Like, what was that movie? God, I forget what it is, but it's with Eddie Griffith where he comes. He was like, "Man, what the hell's going on with your eyes?" He was like, "Oh, that's the way you can like check out that chick way over there without pissing her off," you know.
Oh, that was like 40-year-old virgin, the peripherals.
Yeah, he's all like looking like this. So I forget what movie it was called.
You think I'm looking at you, but I'm actually looking at the gal that's over there at the bar.
But I don't want to piss my wife off standing right here, so I'm looking directly at her too.
Yeah.
That's what some of the Star Wars figures look like. As soon as you get one of the human characters, dude, you grab them all off and you put, like James said, man, I line them up and I start doing all right, well, he beats him, so he goes on. All right, you guys can buy these shitty
Process of elimination.
Yeah. Until I
was worried with that Hux figure. I'm like, oh man, they have Hux. Do they have more?
He looked perfect.
Yeah, and that's why I was lucky on that one. But it's the only one I think recently is the Poe. Poe just looks like he's, I don't know, just sad. Like I don't have an X-wing.
Oh yeah, man.
I have droopy eyes and all that type of stuff. All right, last topic here, and this might be good or not. I don't know. I just thought of this on the fly, but the and this is my opinion. Transformers brand, is it kind of boring right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it is until like all the Takara Beast Wars stuff starts coming out.
Oh, my God.
It is until
because it's coming. In droves, it's coming.
You mean the one is coming?
No, it's there's like as far as Masterpiece goes, I don't know, but there's more. There's gonna be some anniversary stuff.
Yeah.
Older molds. So
Optimus Primal Masterpiece. He comes with little bits of poo that he flings. He's got a motorized action feature with his hand.
I would gladly. I would love that as one of his as one of his features.
Where's the G1 Optimus? Throws.
It's gotten. And I think a lot of it has to do with Combiner Wars giving us the same stuff over and over again. That I mean, we needed something fresh, but I think we needed Combiner Wars to be different than what it actually came out to be. But we need this new stuff, this Titan Return stuff with these headmasters, and that's probably going to start hitting after Toy Fair whenever they can announce more stuff. So after like next month, I know a few things maybe trickle in here and there, but we need that to hit sooner because we've just found out that we're going to get even more of these Combiner War figures, and they're like they said already, they're going to be releasing. It's going to be more than a year thing, but I think that's what's pushing some people away. Me myself, I'm only collecting the masterpiece stuff, but it's kind of just I want to keep the collection complete and buy all the masterpiece, so like I'm just ordering it. But the stuff I'm getting excited about is all these other brands. It's like Transformers is like on a back burner to me as like stuff I'm excited about to collect. I'm excited about the Star Wars Black Line series. This stuff has been coming out quick and coming out with a lot of stuff. So that's been fun. Also, with the DC stuff where whether you're talking Icon series or animated series, I mean that's been a lot of fun. So a lot of new. What's up?
Oh, I think the Batman animated line's kind of hitting a low. Just you're excited about Firefly and like a different suit Batman. I don't know. It just seems kind of like the Killer Croc figures. I think kind of garbage.
On the animated series.
Yeah.
Well, that's the New Adventures one. So.
Yeah, and that's what I hate about it. That's the one thing I hate about the Batman animated series is that they picked and choose where they're using the characters. Mr. Freeze, he's from the New Adventures. Well, when are we getting the original? Same thing with Poison Ivy. Same thing with some of the other characters. It's just like
the Nightwing is New Adventures. So I think they try to
that's where he was from, though.
Like if they came four waves, I think they try to do 3 of one and then 1 of the other, and the next one they do 3 of that one and then 1 of the other. Is the way that they're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm just saying the actual character. I want the original Mr. Freeze, not the New Adventures looking one that we got. And I'm hoping that they will go back and do that, not just like, we're moving on to Superman, and then we're going to go into Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and then maybe we'll go back and touch on some of that stuff. But don't get me wrong, I think the Transformers brand is doing something, but it's mainly third party. Third party is kind of keeping it alive for me a little bit, like TFC Toys doing the Lau Kaiser, and some of just the masterpiece stuff, because I'm tired of waiting around for some of these characters to come out. But as a whole, though, the brand itself, I just think that Combiner Wars was good at first. Happy, Superion, awesome. You got the Stunicons, cool. Now we just get their creepy cousin, recolored and all this other type of stuff.
Well, they were trying to homage the G1 characters, right, with that one wave with, Ironhide and Sunstreaker, Prowl, and all that kind of stuff. But then again, all it is repaints, right? But they tried. But, I agree with you. I think it's kind of pushed to the back burner, and they're not really spending time and energy like they should be. So the brand is kind of going into a dismal spiral,
Oh, yeah. And they need a cartoon, I think, that would actually help.
Yeah.
Or something. Something that could... I love the comics, don't get me wrong. The IDW... comics are great, but it needs something mainstream that's, on TV, like, like Star Wars Rebels, all that type of stuff. And I'm not talking, oh shit, I forgot. You guys make fun of me all the time. The RID stuff.
RID, yeah.
It needs to be something different. And I know I'll probably get a lot of people that don't like it, but I liked it when they did Beast Wars. Now, they took some commonalities from G1 because of the names and some of the looks, but it was a fresh start. It was different. I liked it. RID, same thing. You brought them back into vehicles, but hey, Optimus Prime's a fire truck. That's cool. You got more, and you got Predacons in there. You got a more animated style. I like that. Transformers Prime, darker. I like that. Keep it dark.
Loved it. Loved it.
Yeah, I just started watching that again. I love it.
Oh, I did too, man. Like,
Oh, did you?
Look at the Kylo Ren twins.
Episode 8.
Kylo Ren twins. Activate.
See, me and Josh, we're connected, man. We're like connected here, man. See, that's what it is. It's the Kylo way.
What's funny though,
Kylo
man,
way.
speaking of Transformers needing something relevant, man, if I'm not mistaken, Combiner Wars did what Hasbro thought RID 15 was gonna do. Even with like kids, and that's just kind of what I thought was funny, without it having like a show or anything like that. RID 15 just wasn't that great for Hasbro, not like Combiner Wars was. So I mean, it's funny, like we as adults, like we just want a show, but the kids, I guess, evidently could care less. But that or just they didn't want RID 15.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We beat it like a dead horse all the time. I think they need to go the route of DC. Make some standalone, direct-to-video movies.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out how they can get an animation studio to do that, and give the license to them, and give us some type of stuff like that. I think it would work. I don't think it would tarnish the brand. I think people would gravitate towards it. I mean, I think it'd be great.
Well, there's supposed to be that sort of deal going on with the IDW stories. They're supposed to make some kind of darker, more adult-oriented animation.
Or the Machinima one.
Yeah, that. But
we haven't heard anything about it for a while, though.
Yeah.
I haven't. But that's my take. I don't know if you guys want to dwell on that some more, but I just think the Transformers brand in general is kind of just stagnant. I really want.
It needs a lift. I mean, it needs something to carry some of the weight.
They need to start pumping these new figures out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, the deluxe with the headmasters that are supposed to be headmasters. Those that will spark excitement. You know, some people will be like, okay, the blaster, the Soundwave maybe, or those guys, whatever. But the ones that are going to spark the excitement are the headmasters that are supposed to be headmasters. Just like in Combiner Wars, they started off with figures that were part of a combiner. They didn't start off with Mirage and Sunstreaker and Prowl. No, and say, oh, they combined. That would have been like, well, whatever. Well, they started off with Metasaur and Superion. So
yeah.
Same thing with the Masterpiece line. I'm looking forward to Ramjet, but to be honest with you, I like the Shockwave, I like the Hot Rod, but I'm not excited. I wasn't excited about the 3 releases prior with Clampdown, even though I've been bitching about how why can't we get a Clampdown? And now where's Deep Cover? Now that's the next thing I'm going to be bitching about. It's like, where's Deep Cover? Where's the brother? And the Red Bumblebee, it wasn't exciting. It was just another, I get it.
Regurgitation.
I transform it, put it on the shelf. If it came packaged in robot mode, I wouldn't even transform so bitch. I just put it on the shelf, And
see, what's awesome is all you G1 fans are buying up these repaints, which is paying for my Masterpiece Beast Wars, which will have their own little original. You'll get Burning Convoy out of Primal, but you're not going to get anything out of any of the other characters. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting Masterpiece. It's been a good run. Glad that they're going to...
Primal's going to kill the line, man.
He's not.
Especially, he's going to come with real fur. Smelly fur. So.
Well, yeah, you got to make it authentic.
You got to make it.
The only way that I'm going to buy Optimus Primal is if I open the box and a real live monkey jumps out of that sucker.
But the transit for the freight, it's not gonna happen.
It comes in a cage.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it.
Powder monkey.
I'll buy it. I'll buy the Primal just because.
Can we talk about like rumors?
Rumors?
Yeah, rumors.
Rumors.
I mean, I know we don't really talk about rumors on the Cybercast, but
no, we're not allowed. We stick to the
rumors
facts.
And we like gossip, so let's water cooler gossip. Let's do it.
Apparently, from a dude that's you know, I don't want to say leaked, but I guess leaked a lot of previous Masterpiece releases that have all turned out to be like true when he said they were true. Masterpiece, Rat Trap, Cheetor, and Beast Megatron.
Ooh, that's
slated for next year as well. But nothing new on the front of G1. So it may like you MP collectors may get a break, and I may be like screwed, like taking out loans and shit.
Well, we got the repaints. We'll get a shit.
Yeah.
Hot Radimus.
That would be awesome. I'm assuming season 1 Megatron. Which
So apparently it's all the organic stuff.
Well,
I mean,
if they're going to be doing all that, then I get to take a break with not buying Masterpiece figures. Then.
Yeah, no.
See, I'm screwed, man. I want 4 primals and I want 3 of the rest.
Jeez, what the hell did you get 4 primals for?
Because like that to me is what Star Saber was to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
but see, Star Saber is going to combine. That's the thing. I wish that they would announce
He just wants the line to survive. He was like, "Oh, well, if I buy 4, that means they'll sell 6. Maybe they'll keep on doing them."
It's my only chance. I'm just going to buy them all.
He's
got like cases behind him. Like, yeah, I got all the primals right here.
Like someone's driving by my house and there's a skid getting like dumped off on a big, freaking 18-wheeler, and neighbors are like,
Skid?
Got
Skid?
there?
You mentioned Skid? What?
excuse me. A pallet.
Pallet.
It's dropped off at my house. Like neighbors are like, what's that? Oh, it's just Optimus Primal.
You go to BotCon, and then Dakota's got a table there, and all he has is promos for sale.
Like BBTS with
They're all
Metroplex.
autographed. Primal Selfish right here. Let me just autograph that box for you before you. What's the next $5 charge though? You didn't know that? All
The
right.
Planet of the Apes table.
That would be my booth, Primal of the Apes.
Primal of the Apes. Awesome.
I like the Beast Wars show, but the characters and the toys, and I don't know. It's each to their own.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
But I do like
it's
Beast
whatever you're
Wars more
connected to, right? It's whatever you're connected to, right? It's what you like, so.
True. Well, that's all I got. So.
Oh,
Yes. Hello.
There's 29 minutes left. 64 votes.
29 minutes left in the football game? No. What?
No, and the first poll, and this is going to be for the Pound Cake Award, or one of the Pound Cake Awards we're going to be presenting at BotCon. What is Autobotamus to you in the Transformers community? Right now,
What?
there's 64
Sorry.
votes. 63% says not all heroes wear capes. 37% says villain.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
So
I'm not even gonna make a comment, man. I'm a little rough around the edges. I got no filter. So I'm just gonna stay quiet over here.
I've got it's like a silent vote, and I put it on Twitter. Like how many do you say? There's 64 votes right now. There's 28 minutes left. But if he ends up being more of a hero than a villain, then I'm gonna award him with the Pound Cake Award. And what
You guys want to see my silent vote?
You're still alive.
I swear.
And then,
Sorry, man.
so what the Pound Cake Award is? Dakota, tell people who Pound Cake is.
Pound Cake is my prized award-winning Shetland pony. But we actually prefer Shetland horse because pony makes them feel inferior, and Shetland lives matter.
Shetland lives matter. They're just as important to all the horse life. So I found these horses at Walmart. They're Clydesdale ponies, because Walmart is racist against Shetlands. So I'm gonna buy those, and I'm gonna spray paint them gold, and buy some gold hair to make them look like Shetlands, and I'm gonna be providing those to a few people I select. They have to win, but I'm gonna do some polls on Twitter, and if they end up winning, then I will provide them with the Pound Cake Award.
Right on.
So.
Here's something for you. Even at a let's see, hold on here. I need to click on myself. Gosh, I hate click on noob again. Even at a young age, can you see that?
Oh my God!
That's
awesome. You gotta click on you.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
It's not that young age. Oh my God! What the?
That was good. That's good, man. That's good. That's gold right there, man.
I just had to share that. Sorry, Dakota.
Oh God, that's perfect.
Dude, you gotta send that to me.
I was gonna tweet that out the other day. I'm like, I don't know if I should.
Oh, you should have. See, this is the best part. Like for people who don't follow any of us on Twitter, like it's man, you just got to go back from like the last 3-4 months. It just look at it from there.
Oh God.
So there you go.
Tulala. Dakota, my boy. like on Twitter, he misspells everything. That's because it's about telling, not spelling. Something else I tweeted where this guy held up a sign. Oh, you know what? Let me. Here, I can.
Hashtag bot.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was good.
Let's see here. Where's it at? Where's it at?
It's too good.
Dalton's almost in tears over there.
All right. So, like I said here, it's about telling, not spelling.
Telling, not spelling.
And then this guy at the game, I bought this ticket before the field goal, and he's in a Vikings jersey.
Oh shit!
That was good.
Speaking about football, Patriots, baby. Patriots.
Oh God, man.
Patriots.
Oh, you know what? Because like my family from Maine, they're down, and I was like, my cousin Sean, he didn't get to come down, but he's a huge Patriot fan, and I'm always like talking shit back and forth with him. And I was like, yeah, dude. I said, did you see the the guy that like held up a gas station, like armed robbery? He was wearing a Patriots t-shirt when he was in there. I was like, they're classic Patriot fan, lying, cheating, stealing your way to the
top. He's a go-getter. What do you mean?
He's a go-getter.
He's a go-getter, man.
Takes initiative.
Couldn't make his money the honest way, so he's gonna cheat his way to the top.
He's goal-orientated.
There you go.
There you go.
Wow, I just saw who won the next game. Crap. Interesting. Nathan Haskell's will be pissed.
Oh no! I won't say it, but now I know.
Yeah, because I got them all. I got them DVR'd, but I already knew about the Patriot one. But
if you know who Nathan Haskell is, you know.
I don't, so I got that one DVR.
That's what I thought. So. Oh well.
I was just gonna check the
spoiler.
James just gave a little hint there, so.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about, or you got 25 live viewers? I don't know. Rusty on this. I don't know.
So what other
third-party figures that are coming out?
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, sorry, Chance. I cut you off there.
No, go right ahead. Yeah.
I was saying about third parties, like which ones do you guys have in sight or pre-order or? looking forward to.
Lao
The
Kaiser.
most
Kaiser.
anticipated. Oh, God.
I'm
surprised.
focusing on selling my remaining 4 KOs, and then
Or KOs.
Shots fired! No, man, but since Leonidas and fucking not Impactor, I can't think of its name right now. Spartan,
Dakota?
thank you.
language.
Oh, dude, I can't keep up with the names. It makes me
There's
mad.
children in here.
Dalton, I'm sorry.
Earmuffs.
Fucking
Leonidas
bastards.
and Spartan came out. Like,
Don's
man,
gonna hit the mute button.
there's nothing. Like, there's nothing like on radar right now. Unless Perfect Effect drops some prototypes of that big convoy they had planned around their Lio convoy.
Kulala says, question, do you think we'll ever get a third-party Brave or third-party Brave stuff, or is Bandai too trigger-happy with suing?
They've lost
We
a couple
had
of
Captain
times, so
Shark.
I don't know.
Yeah, we had Sencho Barbosa or whatever.
Yeah.
Which you needed,
UFC.
gloves for because it would cut your fingers.
Oh, yeah, it did.
But no one wants to touch that because everyone would be like, what's this?
Like,
Well,
do you have papers?
They're already saying about, whenever the, Lyle Kaiser and Dino King, I see people all the time, they're like, who's this guy, like there's tons of people that are just kind of clueless that are like, I don't know who this guy is, and that's stuff that's actually in Transformers.
Yeah.
Definitely. But,
Also get kind of confused. There's a lot of people in the Transformer fandom that they ask questions, and these are like easily like 5-second Google search, and they're asking you, like, you gotta put in a little bit of effort.
TF Wiki.
They'll ask you just to, turn around and say, after you answer them, to let you know how stupid that character is, and it wasn't the character they grew up with in '84.
Yeah, just because it wasn't in America, it's not G1.
America.
Yeah.
America. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have a problem with reviewers that do that. And, I mean, it's no disrespect on the reviewers. It's just what it is, and they collect it because it's, this is cool. It's a transforming robot, third party, all that. But it's like, it's not hard to go back and just say, hey, this is the characters from Transformers Victory. But to put that in your review as far as this isn't something for everyone because unless you're really familiar with Transformers Victory, it's not that great. Like Hellbat, TFC Toys is Minos, which is Hellbat. Yeah, it's not that great. Unless you know what Victory is about, you probably just pass on this guy. Even though it's a really cool character, Hellbat is an awesome character.
He's like the Starscream.
Yeah.
Victory.
But it's not for everyone. I get that, but it just seems like. We dog on Beast Wars, but in the doggone Japanese stuff, but
like that new Hellbat that came out, right?
If people are actually saying that, if you're reviewing a figure though, so what does the character or the you being familiar with the character have to do with the toy itself? I
can't do a
I
good
don't
enough
get that.
justification, I think. Because how do you know what it looks like on screen? Did they do a good job? Did they represent what they were going for? It should just be down to mechanics, engineering, all that. But that's just something that kind of gripes. I don't know. I used to collect the Dino King. I had all 4. I traded them to a buddy of mine to get some of this Play Arts Kai stuff. And I like them, but they're not. I don't know. I don't like Fans Project as much anymore. I think that they were one of the forerunners, and now they have slid down the ladder.
Yeah,
and
man.
Fans Project is just a shitty company. That stuff. I mean,
Did you say Fans Project?
Yeah.
I guess I got the good figures before they went shit.
And I'm like, what happened, y'all? What happened to them?
Yeah, they got sloppy.
They're late on their stuff. I mean, I like their Headmaster stuff. Don't get me wrong, but when you're
I
dragging
think
your
that's
feet.
taking a dip too.
Yeah. But
Would anyone say Crocs as good as the other four made already?
Crocs suck so bad.
Yeah, he's really dated from what I've been hearing.
Like he's not the first four figures. Like Crocs isn't even as good as even as Code, which was the first initial one.
Code's badass. That's one.
Yeah.
I won't get rid of
I
Code.
like it.
And Quadruple U, awesome.
Yeah.
That's a
Grey
badass.
Wolf.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Smart Robin is sweet too, and the Mine one.
Yeah, Sigma L. Yeah.
They're all sweet, but I'm selling them because I was like, I wanted the whole thing was to complete them, and then I was like, dude, Crocs looks like shit, you know.
We have a better chance getting the full season 1 cars from Takara Masterpiece than we will getting a full Headmaster line. I mean, I swear the Masterpiece cars will be done before that. I just think Fans Project is dragging their feet, and all their joints, their construction, their engineering, all of it, they're not tight. They're loose. They need to use ratchets, not soft ratchets either.
Another thing
sloppy.
is, you know, dude, how long has it been since they've been doing those Headmasters? 3 years?
At least.
I mean, if you're not finished by the time Hasbro starts doing Headmasters,
Then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's usually
Exactly.
a 2-year lag period.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. I think Fans Project's kind of going down. Like, you know, they were like the pioneer. You know, but
It seems like
they
they're
need to go
going
back to
make
add-ons.
They're doing a lot with the Make Toys because they're same, right? Fans Project, Make Toys, together. So they're concentrating on Make Toys, which I'll collect, but it can be complicated. But
it's
God,
funny because Make Toys is doing everything right, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
Headmaster.
I can't wait for the freaking Diatlas, man. God dang. And then, no, that's Mastermind doing the drip, isn't it? Or
Mastermind's doing the drift.
Drift and Wing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, those. Oh my God, those are bomb.
Yeah. Cannot wait for Overlord.
You know, believe it or not, what's the company that does the little scout-sized figures?
Iron Factory.
Iron Factory, man, they've got a drift, and I'm very seriously contemplating on picking up or Deadlock Drift, whatever. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
They made that
the
cogwheel
KO.
too, didn't they? It was cogwheel and
No, it's
Make Toys.
yeah,
Make Toys, right?
Yeah.
I do want to pick up that tailgate
Yeah, same here.
set because of the
it looks
Cyclone
nice.
ones. Yeah, all the little stuff they have with it, the crying eyes and the blown off legs.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool, man. Just
Yeah,
all the
the
attention
gimp legs.
to that.
Put that with the Anarchist from MMC.
Man, the thing is, like, I don't even have a More Than Meets the Eye shit. Like, I'll have to start like rearranging stuff, and gosh, it's too much money.
I love that story arc when they found Tailgate and reactivated Tailgate, and then Cyclonus told what wasn't it Cyclonus that told him what the whole war and the Decepticon and all, because he wanted to be a Decepticon.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's like, I want to be a Decepticon.
And
Like,
everybody looked back at him like, wait, what?
Ultra Magnus like, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I remember that. It's like, you're gonna board the Lost Light. But yeah, going back to Tommy's original question, I'm looking forward to a lot of Make Toy stuff. I want that Iron Will. Is that what he's called? The Hardhead?
Yeah, Iron Will.
everything-
That looks
Gundog.
sweet.
What about
Gundog,
Gundog? Yeah.
I would love to get Gundog.
The cartoon version, yeah, that's the one I got. It's nice.
I'm hoping MMC will get to their Coulter or their version of Tarn this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still haven't picked up Comatose or Turmoil.
You know, I'm surprised we haven't seen a More Than Meets the Eye Rodimus.
It's gotta be coming. Dude. I mean, that's a design I think too many people want, and I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen it either from either official or unofficial outlet.
Yeah.
I kind of got my eyes on that Bad Cube Sun Surge.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Kind of worried about the chrome though, because it sounds like it easily scratches.
It depends what you want to do with him. If he's gonna sit on your shelf as a robot, right? Or
Yeah.
you're gonna play with him a lot, like So, but looking at the transformation, I'm probably not gonna play with it a lot.
That's gonna be one of my battle toys.
You know. He'll sit
One of them
pretty right beside. He'll sit pretty right beside.
Every time he
That's
says that stuff, man, I just picture Dakota in like a bathtub, just splash him. Bathtub toys. And he's in a bubble bath and everything.
Well, yeah, that's the only kind of bath you take.
Primal Sabbath and Optimus Primal in a bath together.
Nah, put another pot of hot water on the stove. The water's getting cold. Ran all the hot water out. Now they got a bowl of water on the stove. He's been sitting there for 4 hours.
Just splashing fat cubes done surge. It's gonna be like my Scuba Steve.
That's one I still need to get. That and Lambor. I need to get a hold of this Sideswipe.
You don't have Lambor yet?
No.
I sold it like 2 years ago.
Get the hell off the show.
Oh.
I didn't come back for that crap.
While you were buying stuff from me, you should have bought that.
Jeremiah is getting...
What else you want, Dalton? I got stuff for sale. What you want, man?
What you want?
What you want? You want them yellow bees?
What?
You want them
Push that
zigzags?
plastic crack.
Thanks. You want the blue
that white
pill?
powder?
Red pill? White powder? I swear that little scale.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely a cocaine scale.
Yeah, I thought so.
Don't let no one lie to you. That was totally a cocaine scale.
There's a mirror, razor blade.
Am I missing something here?
Rolled up.
Am I missing something here?
What?
Is it cocaine in Transformers or something?
It was from Toy World showing off one of their figures, and they were like how much it weighs, but the scale they had it on, and
It was totally for use of drugs.
looked like they had just had.
This looks sketchy.
Yeah.
Little residue on there.
It's a premium third party. If they're not using cigarettes, they're actually using methamphetamine.
Yeah, Sammy's brought this up a couple times. What's the Aftercast talking about Toy Fair predictions?
Toy Fair. Oh yeah, we're gonna have another 4-hour show here soon.
Yeah, that's next
Shit,
time.
what do you mean?
I've already let Count Marzo know. He was like, dude, I'm fluffing the pillow for my ass right now.
Hey, so when is Toy Fair?
That's in
It's February.
February, yeah.
I'm gonna be working, so.
No, you're not.
Josh, don't be a dick. I'm gonna be working, okay?
Dude, he doesn't even work right now.
Throws it out there.
I know he's like letting everyone know about my business.
And Dalton's laughing at you.
You trying to say I'm broke? I got money. I sell drugs.
I sell my wares. As my wares, I mean my schnitzel. Sorry, I just saw that movie the other day, but got quiet. Wow.
Yeah, just went to a very dark place.
I know, man. Like as soon as you whenever you told me that, I just pictured like Cartman, like on the corner of like in South Park with like some like a pink top and like some like knitted thigh highs. But that was my Primal Selfish in Shreveport.
Don't worry. Once you get that palette of primals, you should be back on top.
Oh yeah. I'll do a gold mine. I'll buy the whole production run.
You gotta put like a little sign out like you're selling lemonade, but it's Primal Sabbath out in your front yard.
Screaming maximize.
I got these primals.
Hey kid, come here. You want to maximize? Get your masterpiece Optimus Primal right here.
All right, Dan. Can we take the word?
Come on, sit on the lap. Come on, sit on the lap.
Like
Can we change
like
that
the
to
dudes in Las Vegas where they got those cards, but instead of like women on them, the prostitutes, they're just
Okay,
cards
we are
with the
going-
Primal
we're going
Sabbath.
dark
You're
now.
clicking them back and forth, handing them out to people.
Well, we're gonna probably end it there. We're getting a little probably gonna be censored here, and we don't want to start
Oh,
Uh-oh.
talking
we're,
about
we're talking about handing out primal cards.
primal candies. So, anything else you guys want to talk about within the collecting toy world? You guys have any more input on third parties you're looking forward to, or anything else in general? Getting a couple more Black Line series TIE fighters so you can have a squadron.
Oh man,
Josh
I
is gonna
almost
hang
I
them all
almost
from his
bought one of
ceiling.
those. I was so close to buying one of those. I had one held for me for the longest time, and I had to opt out on it. Where am I the fuck am I gonna put that thing, man? Seriously, it's so nice. It's so glorious. It's amazing. But like, where am I gonna put it, right? So.
If you get the Toy World Devastator, I think it could hold it up for you. I mean, it's got pretty strong arm.
Yeah, apparently I've seen some pictures floating around. I saw.
I'm
So
really
who's
looking forward
supposed
to
to
getting
be
that.
who's supposed to be bigger, the Toy World Devastator or Generations Toys?
Toy World.
But yeah,
Really?
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's massive. It's supposed to be at least 19 to 20 inches tall.
Wow.
It's not big.
And-
Pictures that I've seen, like what I've seen, the guy has put things beside it, but it's hard to tell if it's big or not because the items that he's using, right?
Right?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like I don't know, like 950 ml Coke or Pepsi or something. He always has these really, really vague items. You can't really pinpoint how big it really is. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
I'm telling you, that's
Like
why the
whenever
pack of
they-
smokes is the way to go.
Yeah, that when they first
Green
started showing like these third-party items, and they were like, "How big is it?" They would always like have a pack of cigarettes and like next to it, and it was like that was kind of the way it was when it first started third-party.
Jack and Toys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack and
Dude,
Toys
like,
was the
just
worst
an
because
ashtray,
there were
just
like three
overloaded
dudes
ashtray.
around, and there was like an ashtray that had like 100 cigarettes.
That's why the joints
They're
are
transforming
plastics
it.
crap because they smoke them.
What I'm really liking about the Toy World Mixmasters is it's actually got a motorized drum.
Oh wow.
Well,
Wow.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know
did
that.
see
That's
that. It
that's
rotates,
pretty cool,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's nice.
but do you really need that though?
Don't need it, but it's an awesome bonus.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
paying for that.
I mean,
bonus,
just like
though.
you don't need actual, hard plastic treads, but we're getting them anyways.
True. I don't know. It's nice to have all the bells and whistles, but I don't know. Some of that stuff, I'm hoping it doesn't take away from the engineering and the QC.
Yeah.
That's my biggest concern. A little more tender loving care could have been into stronger joints instead of, oh look, the barrel goes round and round. Ooh.
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, you don't want to have it hinder the figure itself, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
that would take space, right? For a little battery powered little compartment that takes up space. So
Yep.
But it is nice though. I mean, that's cool. I mean,
Yeah, Biokaiser is a must.
yeah. April. I have to wait till April for
So
the
do
next two.
y'all think that
April's a good month.
actually? Do y'all think that that Lyle Kaiser is gonna actually be in retail stores, or is it gonna be some kind of exclusive or something?
I think it'll be a Toys R Us exclusive.
That rumor?
Was there
Or
exclusive?
That thing that we saw? I don't know. Everyone's gonna be like, "What is this? What's the recolored Skylinks? All these other recolors."
Google.
And then they'll probably call him Leo.
Leo.
Leo Kaiser. Something weird.
Leo King.
Leo Casanova.
Leo King. There you go. He's gonna be called Leo King.
Leo Kaiser.
But
I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff coming. You guys will see it. It's coming this week. I know it.
that's awesome. Yeah, you said you're gonna have a lot of third-party stuff.
Oh yeah, man. Shit.
Cool.
Dropped over $1,000 Canadian.
Nice.
Oh, dude, that's like $400 here, man. That's a lot.
Pretty much.
I was just looking right now. That's like what, $1.25?
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Josh, so much. You're out of my fucking ring.
Like, oh, wow. Did you buy like 3 Black Series figures? Wow.
We're not talking yen here.
Yeah.
God, that was
I don't know, it's like $700 or something American or something like that.
still that's a nice drop though.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I wonder what it could be.
I'm waiting for all my costume pieces to come in. They're still getting tailored to me. Hopefully I don't lose or gain any weight.
Suck it in! Suck it in! I can do it!
Dude, Josh is gonna start going to work as Kylo Ren.
Now this doesn't fit. I need to get it retailored.
It's like wrestling. I'm not going to eat all day. I'm going to run. I'm going to sweat it off so I can make weight. I just got to make weight. Another couple hours, I got to make weight. And
He'll be on a tread machine with a black garbage bag over him, just nothing underneath but his underwear, just sweating it out.
I go, oh man, I just can see that. Hey, Dakota, what's up? I'm naked under here. Don't make it fit under the thing.
Oh wow.
Dude, if I'm going to BotCon and I'm going to be, Kylo Ren, I think Dakota should be Rey.
Like, I'm just gonna be honest, dude. The outfit isn't slutty enough for me to want
But
to wear.
I think it'd be funny if you put like a long brown wig on, but we did your hair like she did, where she had. I hated the little things to the side because they tried to do that for the Black Series figures, and it's just these little thin pieces of plastic, and it just looks so awkward.
You need to be a slutty Captain Phasma, Dakota.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you stink.
Look, like I have this like
on you and stuff.
I have this like stipulation about conventions is like showering.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to be that guy.
But you could totally pull it off if you're Captain Phasma after they pulled you out.
I could be assless chaps, Captain Fast.
I knew we were gonna go there. Yeah, I'm gonna have that. Damn. Picture in my head.
James gonna think about that.
That's the show.
Walking down,
Chula
standing in line.
Cosplay as Rosanna.
Assless
that might be the right amount of
Yes,
slutty
Phasma.
for me.
Tribute to village people.
Okay, Dalton, what are you going as?
Nothing.
Oh, come on.
Dalton's gonna go as Miss Marvel.
No.
Power Girl. You're gonna have the cleavage thing on. You need to go as BB-8.
Yeah, I was thinking the BB-8 for Dalton because he's.
No, you could be Poe. Who else was in there?
What about Chris?
Oh, there you go. You can be Old Man Han and Chris could be Chewie, or vice versa, whichever one.
Chris can be Rey since she got to keep her accent. So.
Is he watching this right now?
Because she got to keep her English accent, while the other ones had to, have more of an Americanized accent. So.
Oh, like Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chris could be Rey. And then Dalton, his best butt could be BB-8, and they can just walk around together.
Dude, that
It'll
was
be
so
C-3PO with the red arm, in case you didn't know who I was.
And then and then I'll be Kylo Ren, and then Dakota will be slutty Captain Phasma.
Oh man.
We need to get a Maz Kanata in there somewhere.
I am so glad I'm not going.
I'd be like, I don't know those guys, especially the assless chap guy.
I'm not standing downwind.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll be honest with you, James. Everywhere is downwind.
I mean, I remember you would collapse on the bed, in BotCon, and
That
just
one time he fell on the
assless
floor.
chaps, you're just gonna have ass up. I don't want to know that.
Or there was that one night where he just fell on the floor and didn't even try to get up on the bed. He just fucking.
Well, I was on the
Close
bed that
enough.
night.
He
Both slept on the
just
floor that night. Yeah, that was funny.
Well, no,
I want to hear this, man. Let's tell the story. I want to hear this.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I
James,
can't remember it, man.
James said I kept on, like, I twist and turn a little bit in the bed.
He likes to cuddle. I decided
I was looking for my RC body pillow.
I was gonna just cuddle on the floor. So that's where I stand. In my little corner.
Dude, Josh, do you still have that pic of me sleeping on the floor?
I had somewhere on my Instagram.
Dude.
You're like ass crack out and shit.
Oh god. I remember when I was on the bed, I was looking, we were back from, I think, eating or something. I don't know what the hell we were doing, but I was looking at something. Someone was on your bed, I think, Dakota, so you just, like, sat next to me, or no, you laid down next to me, I'm like, on your stomach, and then I'm like, I looked over, I'm like, okay. And I looked over, and he's like, you look at me like, yep, that's my ass hanging out. I'm like, all right. At least he noticed that. Okay, there it is.
Was I already drinking that early in the day?
You might have been.
If you were trying to keep up with me, you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, you wake up drinking like, nah, man, I gotta have like a glass of water first. But
Was that Thursday night?
Oh, that was hilarious. We go down to the pool and just start drinking, and Dakota's like, okay, I'm gonna go get my registration about it. So I'm like, he's pounding the beers down. Like, I need to get down like 5 at it, like within like 15 minutes. I'm talking to you, not realizing, and you're like looking at me like, I'm like drunk off my ass right now. I have no idea, and I gotta walk my ass to get my stuff or do something. I'm like, okay.
yeah, dude, I had to like
is
power through them just to.
Pete said that the bar has, like, it's a fish tank and stuff. Dakota, we're gonna get so hammered that we're gonna buy some fucking fishing rods and try to fish them.
Oh man.
We'll be like Hot Rod and Daniel, except I'll be Daniel.
All right.
Fish are jumping together, Daniel. Oh Jesus.
Oh, that's gonna be funny. I have a feeling that Chris is gonna, but Chris will have the benefit of the doubt since he's not from here. But I'm hoping he does like some weird ass.
I'm gonna take him to downtown Louisville and try to get him to buy some rap CDs.
Here's your tip.
No, you have Dalton take
Whoa.
him, and we just record it like kind of hidden camera. That way, Dalton can have the best laugh about it and be like, "Oh my god, look at this guy."
Dalton's just explaining to him like, yeah, whenever you travel somewhere in America, it's this culture thing that you have to go and buy a CD from someone downtown, or else it's like super disrespectful.
A bunch of bastards.
Nothing will ever compare to that one.
And the first time you go out to eat with everybody, just give them the waitress a penny.
No.
Let them know they can keep the penny.
Not going through that shit again.
That dipping money.
I
Oh,
would
the
love
best
to be a server on that trip because Dalton I think is going to be like, here's more money than you actually need. I'm not going to be the low end guy.
Here's the 50.
It was only $2.30.
Thanks, McDonald's.
Take the 20. Thanks for the service.
It's either going to be a proper tip or no tip.
Oh, no tip.
Playing
Not
hardball.
even a penny?
Oh.
A penny is just an insult.
So no tip.
So no tip because you don't want to insult them. Don't. Oh my god.
I'm just going to stop talking. Just.
That was good.
No. Well, we will teach.
Dude, when me and Josh went across the street Saturday night to the Cybertron get together at the bar, like stumbling back drunk.
Everybody was like taking pictures with us and stuff. That Marcus guy.
Marcus Gove.
Okay, yeah, he was there, man. He brought that little Star Saber custom thing around.
Yeah, from freaking Beast Hunters Prime. That thing was sick.
He took it to Disney, or not Disney.
Universal.
Yeah, Universal.
Yeah.
He took it everywhere.
Yeah, we're still live. I'm just going. Whatever.
Oh, dude! As soon as we go off air, I got some good entertainment for us tonight.
But yeah, we can get off now. I mean,
This is normal for me, eh? Realm of Collectors, come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, I should. Let's be sleeping here. But Dust doesn't do that as much now. It's like, it sucks. I love
He did it last
in
week.
there. Oh, he did? Fell asleep?
Right, as soon as we went off air, too.
Nice.
That's a good guy. You know, he works hard.
Yeah, he puts in long hours.
He sure does,
And,
man.
but yeah, doing all the shows and stuff. All right, well, we're gonna
Joel doesn't want it to end. What is it there? Like 6:30, like 6:15 in the morning? No, wait. It would be 8.
No, it's probably like 8 o'clock. Yeah,
I think it's 8:15 a.m. where he's at. Well,
Yeah, it's a 5:15 in the UK.
It's 10:15 here. So
it's a 1:15 here because I don't care for the way you guys.
it's not. It's not. It's midnight, Dakota.
Whatever. Dude. Whenever you've been living the lifestyle I live, 12 is noon. Like that's just all it is.
Oh, it's the same for me, dude. I work nights.
all right. Oh, we gained a viewer. Maybe we should keep going.
Oh, how many we?
We're at 23.
No.
So, nope, we haven't hit that 30 threshold to keep it going. So, sorry, we're out. So, we're gonna end it here. But be back next week. Oh, we're at 24. Oh,
Teaser,
really
right?
running a telethon here. Come on, if we just get that six more. We just
Dalton,
we
get
got
some people on
25.
the lines. Show a little skin, Dalton.
Oh, we're down to 23. Someone just popped in like, oh, they're still going. Yeah, I don't want to watch this crap. All right, we'll end it there. Thanks everyone for watching and being back and everything, and I appreciate all the love in the community. Again, from the Cybercast, ROC guys, everyone, I really do appreciate it. Be back next week, same time, 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here, the Aftercast. Live. The live link will be on my Facebook page. If you don't know, it's just right there, and it's my name and such. So don't mind. You want to join, go for it. Just be able to communicate with us. You don't even have to have a camera, but some type of mic or something so we can know who you are, not just another body just sitting in here. So do appreciate everyone. I do appreciate Tommy coming in. I do appreciate David for coming in. Awesome.
Yeah,
you guys
thanks,
want
man. Thanks for the link sending me in there because I couldn't get in originally. But no, thanks for having me on, bro. Everybody around my collectors, we give mad love to you, buddy. We're really glad you're back and whatnot. So we're all
definitely
super happy about that,
Yeah.
man. So I'm glad everything worked out the way it should be. I told you, bro. I told you.
Yeah, I know you did, and that was pretty cool. It was uplifting to hear that a lot. I liked it. I mean, it was good.
Yeah. You're welcome, man.
Charles, how you doing there?
All right.
Oh,
You
Charles
can
in
start,
here.
And here we go. Oh, what the hell? Wow.
Say, boom, there he is.
Charles, lead us off. Where
He
can
jumped
people
out of
find
the corner.
All right. I'm Charles. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Optimus4Prez.
Awesome. And Big Convoy,
Nope.
Dakota, Primal
No.
Selfish.
Oh yeah. I mean, Primal Sabbath. It's the. Yeah.
Yeah, he's there. Moving on. What's up, Dalton?
You can find me everywhere at Dalton NCFs. If you need trouble spelling it, it's right there.
Right where?
Just don't you start. Don't you start.
Well, yours is out of focus for some reason, Dalton. Everyone else's is like an HD. Yours is like scribbly lines. I don't know if it's the font you're using or what.
I'm not
can't
using
read.
any different font.
It says Daltonians TFs. What's underneath it?
Yeah, does it
it's
look
my
weirder
YouTube.
for him than everyone
Oh,
else?
it's YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I can't really.
Yeah,
It
I
says-
see it right now. For some reason, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Dalton,
It
you
says
need to
it's
buy a better
back
camera
28
so we
seasons
can see
ago.
it.
It's not my camera. It's
Dalton, look.
Says G1 sucks ass. Go to hell.
He's using the Minecraft font. He's got the
Yeah.
Minecraft font going over there.
David, where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook at my real name, David McLeod. I'm usually in the ROC Facebook group, hanging out.
Yeah, I see them around a lot.
Cool. And I lost it there. Josh.
You can find me G1Xtron everywhere except for the Facebook page is the G1Xtron.
Cool. Just noticed. Goodbye Transformers are up here. And it's all DC collectibles.
Oh, the
Batman.
ones there. Yeah, I'm redoing some shelves. I gotta redo some shelves.
Cool. Tommy, aka Barricade. Can we find you?
Right, baby. That's right, baby. You can catch me on Facebook, Tommy Barricade Lloyd II. IG, I'm Tommy Stars, TOMMYSTARZZZ. And of course, you guys can catch me on the RSV Hangout, which follows the ETR show every Monday. Come check it out.
Awesome. The ambassador with your co-captain,
Asian Kid Matt.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, light show Matt.
He brings the lights.
That's right, man.
Trent, where can we
Find
find
me
you,
at-
man?
Find me at Trends5 on Twitter and Facebook.
Awesome. And you can find me, Victory Saber 77. Facebook is the Victory Saber 77. Twitter is Victory Saber 77. Yeah. So, thanks again for watching, everyone. Really do appreciate it. See you next week, and have a good one.
Peace.